Now, here's the plan.
Unbelievable. That many of them? Come on.
That's all right.
Here's the break.
Enough's
That's
enough.
all, isn't there?
What is all this?
There you go.
Oh, come on. What's going on?
Oh, food at last.
Let's see.
They usually don't take this long.
Could you dust that stuff off?
It's like eating in a museum, isn't it?
What is that? Reminds me of that
What's that?
top of the world. That
What's that? I'll tell you what's that. What's that is my life story, and I wrote every word in my journals here.
What for?
What for? I'll tell you what for. The what for is to set the record straight for future scholars and future art historians. I don't want to rash a coffee table art books coming out about me when they don't know all the facts. Patty?
Facts?
you think there's a danger of that happening?
Do you know all the facts about... Do you know all the facts about me? Any of you? Do you know any of the facts about me? Then don't you think it's about time that you raised your intellectual levels by learning more about me?
I got one question.
You're Greg, aren't you?
I'm not Greg, aren't you? I'm Greg Kelsey, and I'm a 20th century painter. And before we read all this swell stuff, do you have a beer or something?
Beer or something? Indeed there is. There's tea or chocolat. That's how they say chocolat when I was in Paris, France, in Europe, and I just read Joyce's line. Well, what the hell, Joyce?
There we go.
The food here is certainly good.
Terrific service.
I'll say.
Hot water whenever you want it.
None of that's in the script.
Thank
Just
you.
dip and pass it on to the next one.
Okay.
The tea.
The tea.
Like mine,
you.
chocolat.
Thanks.
No chocolate here.
What? No chocolat?
No.
Where do they say that anyway?
Would you like some tea?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Thanks.
They used to say it.
Save some of that for me, okay?
We need a little more of that over here.
Yeah, don't hog it.
It's gotta last a week.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Just the thing before we go to the
Hey, watch the corner.
we go to the awards ceremony.
Can't we get to my memoirs? I want you to read every word.
Your what?
Yeah, don't show the words on it.
I need one here.
Oh, yeah. Maybe, yeah, don't let them see the photograph. Let's see, Patty, you and I have a little shtick here. We forget the beer. You say, has the movie started?
So it doesn't.
There's a movie started?
Are we, no, this is just a test. I'll take this like I take the daily rushes back to my private, spacious, carpeted screening room.
Whoa.
Patty says something.
Well, why is this sneak in the corner taking pictures now?
Mike Hazard isn't going to be the photographer for the real movie. This is going to be big, big, big. This is not going to be a shishi art flick for some campus film society. This is not going to be a dog of the week on sneak previews. Greg, hand on chest, gassy.
Oh. Hey, you got any bicarbonate and a soda or anything?
Now I'm hoping, just hoping with a little praying, then I could get a good photographer like Ron Galella to do the filming. Yeah, good. And Sally says,
Wow, you're thinking big.
and Patty says,
Talk about shooting for the moon.
no part for you yet. I'm talking about shooting for a Radio City opening, the Hollywood Bowl, and the Biograph Theater in Chicago.
Chicago?
Greg says,
Do you have an indoor bathroom here?
Sally says,
You could end up in cement in that Chinese theater.
Exactly. Patty?
Oh well, how long will this movie be? You know, in minutes.
Generally, I hate films with intermissions. You know, Napoleon or that Nicholas Nickleby thing. But I'm trying to keep this to maybe just 1 or 2 intermissions.
When's this epic gonna start?
Right after the gala banquet dinner, which we are really enjoying, and then we'll go to the gala awards.
All right.
Wow. Oh.
Does that sound like fun, everybody?
Yeah.
Eat those hot dogs. Right, so, Joyce, is there any mustard?
Right
We forgot the. Oh, we didn't. Everything was provided.
Good deal, yeah. Hubba, okay. Hey.
So let's go to the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the show.
Well, let's go.
Jeez, Bob, tuck in your shirt. The best watercolor painting of the year, using no opaque white or any unfair tricky effects, not true to the purity of the medium. May I have the envelope, please, so that I can open it, and that way we could know who the winner is.
I wonder who it is.
Oh, gosh.
And the winner is Sally Johnson.
The award for the best opaque watercolor painting using opaque white and any binding agents including egg yolk, honey, fig milk, or milk proteins and tastefully matted and framed. The envelope, please. And the winner is Patty Olson. Patty
The nominees for the best original or non-original print of the year with a limited edition under 10,000 copies signed by anyone were Salvador Dali, Marc Chagall, Alexander Calder, Norman Rockwell, and Greg Kelsey. The tube, please. The winning semi-original print is Three Ducks Up in the Sky Flying South for the winner from up north.
From
Bye.
up north?
By
I know who made that one.
Greg Kelsey.
What's this thing?
Happy days are here.
The best picture of the year, irregardless or regardless of medium, on black velvet in a sofa-sized dimensions of a postcard or color slide of a Paris wet street scene. The envelope. The envelope. The winner is Rainy Day in May on the Champs-Élysées by Joyce.
It's Rainy Day in May.
It's blurred. My
Well, before the two big awards and during the intermission here, the Academy always likes to give a little award for, well, what we call sort of the minor arts, music, dance, you know, tap or toe, either one. And, well, that other stuff, architecture and the photography, you know, the minor arts, the paint by numbers, the poetry. So, why don't you give me the bag or something like that, you know, pass it on up here. Let's see who the winner is, and cheaper.
Here's the winner.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This year's winner, and oh, it's about time too. Yeah. This year's winner. Well, it's for knitting. Knitting this year.
Knitting.
Yeah. And the lucky winner is Jerry Bloom for 2 gloves. 2 gloves. Yeah. I got them on. Put them on. Oh. Notes from Jerry Bloom. He says he can't be here. You know, because of this yarn convention he's going to, but he says, if I win, I want to give a big hand, he says, make that 2 to the Academy.
Let's see the glove.
And here's the winning entry, 2 gloves done by Jerry Bloom, right here. That's the glove. As you know, the annual Bird on Head Award winners announced in the trades weeks ago.
That's right, Greg, so I suppose we don't need to open the envelope for this winner.
That's right, Sally. That should cut down on the Academy expenses. But I'll bet that lovely gown you're wearing didn't cut down on your expenses.
Oh, it's just something off the rack at Rodeo Drive.
Tell me, Sally, what's your latest picture?
Well, Greg, I'm working on a still life. How about you?
Well, Sally, I'm engaged in a major work involving landscape, but I don't want to say too much because the people might not come and see my picture.
Well, Greg, why don't we cut out the persiflage and get on to the award?
Right on, Sally, but first, here's some birds on heads by this year's winner.
Okay. How do we do these?
Just bend.
Over.
You have to look down a little bit. Oh, there.
There, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice bird.
Yeah, that's good. That's so good.
Cruelty to cats.
Oh, that's your bird.
Yeah.
There.
What's that?
It's a bird of paradise.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, that's why it's not there. All right. All right, this is where you know, I hold this up, then they shoot this, then you start there after I throw all this away.
Go.
Gosh, Greg, I can sure see why he won.
You bet, Sally. You read his name, and I'll try to lift this tasteful award.
As you folks all know out in television, Bob Kilbride has won the same award for 29 years in a row, and if God willing he wins it next year, he gets permanent possession for the few remaining years of his life. Bob?
Hooray!
Yeah, Bob, you won! You won!
He won!
You won! Yeah, you won! Oh, yeah, yeah! Oh, queer.
Please sit down. Please sit down. Sit down. No, it's embarrassing. All the beautiful people are here tonight honoring me with this elephant's foot for my bird on head. foot to head. Not gonna. And have you ever seen Patty Olson and Sally Johnson looking more beautiful in their new gowns? Let's hear it for that, yeah. Isn't it wonderful that Olson and Johnson are back together again? You gotta be. First, I'd like to thank that three-legged jumbo in Africa for his foot, and I'll never forget. As a sensitive artist, this foot will never serve as an ashtray, a lamp base, or have a clock in the ankle. I love animals, and I believe in their dignity and preservation. But there's nothing wrong with a trophy on your wall or in your den. Where's that? Does anyone have a 4 7/8 by 5.5 frame? Anyone here?
Hey, where's
Is there any frame?
Is there a frame?
Okay. Forget the nails and the hammer. What do you think, huh? Is that nice? Well, but first I want to pay tribute to all the other great artists here tonight. This is from the heart. This is the greatest collection of talent ever assembled in one room, with the one exception of when Walter Keane dines alone. There goes 2 minutes.